EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Patrick motioning here. From the gun, it's Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Man who traded green and gold for Viking purple. It's Aaron Jones.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They run it once more with Jones. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. One more time for Montgomery. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. To throw is Goff. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7 0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
2nd and a yard. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Darnold. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone. because it's 1st and goal.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On play action, here's Darnold. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right
to the goal line and in. T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point, here's Will Reichert. His kick is good, and the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Vikings have got it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Throwing, Darnold. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he'll take it on in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Reynolds now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Into the hands of Brock Wright. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Patrick motioning here. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Quick slant caught by St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Goff to throw on 1st down. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 2nd down, Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Darnold. He's got his man, Jefferson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. The Vikings offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Here's Darnold. He's going to tuck it and go. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Darnold now to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Powell now to bring it back. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
It is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
A second down throw for Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick them up and throw them down for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Patrick motioning here. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed when the ball's thrown so far behind him.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Important punt here in this tie game late. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold. This one complete to Oliver. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Minnesota.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it here with Jones. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Now, 2nd and goal. Now, Darnold. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. It's Jones. Good blocking, and he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Gibbs.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Throwing on second down, Goff. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Here's Goff. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Jones. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. The Lions called their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
To throw is Darnold. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings.